So, baller alert, had a post that read, it's going to be a long little thing. They had a long post. I cut out the most important parts of it. The post that read, everyone stereotypes when it comes to dating, based on physical and financial attributes mostly. If someone is fine as hell and they seem to have a good head on their shoulders, which, end quote, I actually told a girl this.
What?
Yesterday or like 2 days ago before I said you're fine as hell and you got a good head on your shoulders before I read this actual post here. So to jump back into the post, based on physical and financial attributes only or mostly, if someone is fine as hell and seems to have a good head on their shoulders, they would get a chance with no hesitation. Then you realize they may be fine, but they have an excessive amount of baggage, like they either baby mama or baby daddy drama, family issues, or they're a liar or a cheater, miscellaneous.
She could be missing limbs.
Whatever setbacks you would deem unappealing. Are they worth all the headaches because they're fine?
Nope.
It seems like we'll be chasing the one who doesn't truly want us and ignoring the one who would do anything for us. There is a less attractive person out there that will treat you like gold, but because they aren't your type, will pass on them. This is why it is important to realize how much more important mental and spiritual connections are rather than physical. And the question that they had, that was like, end quote, that was like a small paragraph out of like 3 paragraphs that they had. Mm-hmm. The main question on their post was, would you date someone who's not your type because you think they'll treat you better?
Would I? I would date somebody that's not my type, but somebody that being not my type doesn't mean that they're not attractive. Like I like, girls that are funny, you know what I'm saying? Or, outgoing, certain things like that. But
right.
If you're more reserved, more quiet, shy, maybe timid, that's not necessarily my type. But I've dated girls like that before. But was I attracted to her? Yes. But if the question is, would I date somebody I'm not attracted to because of, they could be great in every other area, I don't know. I don't think I could. I'm gonna be real with you, yo. Like, for me, like being attracted is a big part of it. I gotta look you in the face every day.
Every fucking day.
Like, you know what I'm saying? If I look you in the face, like, I shouldn't be making noises.
You treat me so nice, but...
Yeah, like, I've actually, you know what? I had girls like that. Mm. I've dated girls where I wasn't really attracted to them. You know what I'm saying? And it was cool. They treated me great. Oh my God, they all treated me great.
But at the end of the day, you didn't see yourself settling down with them because
it just wasn't.
When you wake up, you got to see them every morning.
Like I didn't want to see them. You know what I'm saying? Like
I understand.
I was okay with seeing you. Like, it's one of those. You ever argue with a girl? Like, you want me to come over? Yeah, it's cool if you come over. But do you want me to come over? Look, it's cool. So, but do you want me? Like, yo, nigga. It was one of those, like,
that's
look,
the thing, like, if
cool
you're not worth the headache, then...
but it doesn't really, it's not hurting me, so I've dated girls like that. I have done it, but I didn't see it going further. Like, that attraction is important, man.
Absolutely. And the question is, would you date someone who's not your type? So, I mean, for me, if I'm dating somebody, then it's got to be a thing where I got to see myself being with you for a long time, like for the rest of my life, essentially. Because I don't be out here just dating people just to be having a title and shit. I don't care about titles. If I'm dating you, then it's because... What's up?
Are we talking about dating or relationships? If we're talking about dating, I don't think it's that extreme.
So, yeah, for me at least... Mm-hmm. I guess some people have the definition where dating is just going out with somebody and taking them out and having a good time, and then you can go out and then date somebody else at the same time.
Well, maybe not, but you're investing time into one person at the time, but it's not necessarily at that relationship level yet. So you're kind of on that build up. So can you build up with somebody that you're not attracted to get to that relationship shit?
I mean, I agree with you. Like, it's like the attractive thing. Like,
I gotta look at you in the face every day.
If I have to see, it's got to be something about you that's appealing to me in order for me to want to talk to you or want to see you on a daily basis. Like, for me, I get tired of people quickly, whether it be like their attitude or the way that they act or their demeanor. Like, I've dated a lot of people, or I've dated a few people that have a lot of baggage with them, and that baggage can weigh a lot on you, and that baggage itself can outweigh their attractiveness. So for me to say I wouldn't date somebody that's not necessarily my type, it'd be a lie. I would date somebody that's not my type, but as far as like settling down with them, you don't have to be like fully, you don't have to be everything that I see in a woman that I want in a woman, but as long as you hit a certain amount of bars or a certain amount of criteria in my book, and you're attractive, or not even that you're attracted, that I'm attracted to you no matter what.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest thing right there.
Because everybody's not always attracted to everybody. But
right. There's a difference between attraction. I can like somebody who other niggas might find ugly, but I'm like, yo, she's fire. She's fine to me. Like, you know what I'm saying?
If it's something about you that attracts me to you, then I'm fucking with you. It don't necessarily got to be your looks, but it got to be something about you that draws my attention to you. If I'm not attracted to any part of your personality or your face, then we're not gonna have a long relationship. And
treat me right if you want to.
Yeah, don't matter what you do for me. Like,
it ain't gonna work.
If I'm not a fan of you, if I'm not your biggest fan, then it's not gonna work out in the long run. We might date for a few months, or we might talk for a little bit, but at the end of the day, if I'm not attracted to anything that you got going on or you as a person, then yeah, it's not gonna work. So to answer the post, I guess is not your type and attractive or not attractive. Those are two different things, right?
I feel like they are.
So not my type. Shit, we kind of went off topic then. Not my type.
We kind of did. Like we kind of turned into would you date somebody that we're not attracted to?
Hey, that's.
But all right, well let's keep it there for a second then. All right, so not attracted to. For me, I tried it before. They treated me great. I even thought to myself that yo, if I stay with this person, I'll probably have no fucking worries. But like people that aren't very attractive always treat you amazingly. But it's just like, yo, this is not there for me. So
when it comes to I'll say for not my type, I guess my type, technically my preference.
Not that you're attracted to. Answer that one first.
Not that I'm attracted. Well,
right. So you did. You kind of did. So no, right? Definitive no.
Yeah.
All right. So
date I would. Relationship no.
All right. So not your type. What's
my
your type?
So let me say what my type is or what my preference is, because I don't know what types. Preference wise, if I had to choose a dream girl, she would be brown skin. She would have a fat ass. She would be attractive to me in the face. I don't care if she's attracted to anybody else. She got to have a dope personality. She got to be able to have fun, not stuck up, have a good sense of humor.
What if she steals?
Then no. If she steals, that's fine too, as long as it's not stealing from me. To be honest with you. So would I date someone who didn't meet all those criterias? Not my preference. Yeah, you don't got to meet all those things, but
yeah, I guess.
It's
the opposite though. Like you like somebody who's fun. What if she's like not fun? Like she's a buzzkill.
But she still fits all the other criteria. Like she's brown skin.
Like what? Okay. Let's. All right. I'll give you brown skin. What's the opposite of brown skin? Would be like
light skin.
No, opposite of brown skin is like fucking Chinese.
I don't like saying dark skin. That's why.
Well, light brown, and dark. Brown is kind of the middle, even to kill. So
brown skin for me equals dark skin. So the opposite of that would be light skin. Okay. Damn.
So what was your type?
I guess the main thing would be
the fun part.
Yeah.
So she wasn't like she was a buzzkill. Like she tried to shut down fun every time you having fun. Like nah, son.
I can't rock with you. Like I gotta lie to you every time I go out because I don't want you to come out with me.
Yeah, that's funny because women don't realize that women are the reason men lie because of how you react to shit. If women didn't react you know what I'm saying, like oh I'm hanging out with the boy, where y'all going? Exactly. What y'all doing? Like niggas lie because they don't want to deal with that.
And we don't do that to y'all. Like if you say you're going out with your girls and we like cool, fun. Have a good time. We'll be here being truthful and playing some games or getting some work done. Like
studies show that 0% of black men, I think it was 0 percentage wise. The amount of black men that cheat is 0%. So there you have it, ladies. Black men don't cheat. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know where that narrative even started.
FBC, faithful black community. Faithful black community.
You could have just asked us. We would have told you that black men don't cheat. So
facts.
As far as like the type thing goes, you said you wouldn't be able to date somebody that's
well, not my type. I've tried it before.
The type we off the type thing because the type thing is kind of weird, but you wouldn't date somebody that you don't find attractive. Right. No. Neither would I. So to answer that,
I wouldn't start. I say I wouldn't start a relationship with them. I've dated them, so I guess that kind of like backtracks to what I'm saying a little bit because sometimes niggas just want to be treated right for a little while.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you done been through some bullshit ass relationships.
You done been through so much wrong with the attractive one.
Like, cause you
find somebody treating you right. It's like, hey, I might
girls
as well
don't
stay
know how
here
to
for a
act.
while.
Pretty girls do not know how to act. Like they always bullshit and they feel like they owe the world and shit. Like, bruh, I be sick of them. I be so sick of pretty ass girls.
We talked about that.
Get the fuck out of here.
All right. So at the end of the day, to answer the question, I would
date.
We would date outside of our type, but we wouldn't settle down with them.
Right.
So
I'd try.
That's going to lead us to our next topic, which is a viewer submitted question.
Okay.
From Instagram handle at Mel de Virtuel. I don't know if that's supposed to be like French. She's not French. She might be French. She look black.
She Haitian? She might be Haitian. You know what I mean?
I don't fucking know.
Oh, Napule. Whatever that means.
She asked us the question. Shout out to you for submitting the question to us. The question, which I guess kind of stems from the last one, but kind of not. The question that she posed to us was, do we prefer skinny chicks or thick chicks? I want you to go first.
Is she fat?
No, she
thick?
Yeah, she's not overweight. She's thick.
All right, so I obviously prefer skinny chicks. I don't think I could date a fat chick. I don't think I could.
I didn't say fat. I said thick.
Isn't it the same?
No, it's not.
Thick's fat, like
It's not.
Like,
at all.
But you know what? Okay.
Because Flock, they had a video. Flocka wife had a video this week.
Flocka what? Who?
Flocka's wife.
Oh.
Tammy.
Oh yeah. Oh, she's
thick. Yeah.
All right, but that's different though. That's fit.
No.
That's fit. See, now we gotta get into the fucking categories. For me, I always like if the conversation between would you want it skinny or thick? I'm assuming that you're fat. Like skinny or thick. Okay. Skinny is like the left side of the spectrum.
So I'll break it down like this.
Would you be the right side or you fat?
She didn't really like preference this question the way that I should.
It depends. I like curves, but I don't like you to be too thick.
So I'll change the question up a little bit. Would you prefer having a thin chick who has a little ass and probably no titties,
I like the little
but
ass,
has a really pretty ass face, or
you know what's funny?
What's up?
That's the type of girl that gets wifed up. Like those are the girls right there. Them little skinny pretty chicks, they be getting the wife. They'll be the wifeys.
Or would you prefer a thicker chick, fat ass, nice titties, semi slim waist? But in the face, she's not attractive. Yeah, she's okay.
No,
she's okay.
I'd fuck her, but that would be it.
Either way, like no matter where you take her out at, she's gonna get attention.
That's my thing. And a lot of times,
either of them.
And even if because she's not as pretty, she's not used to certain things. Like a lot of times, women might feed into that type of shit. Like I've dated girls like that before, and they weren't the prettiest, but they were thick. And when they get in niggas in the inbox or whatever, you responding, you entertaining that shit. Like I don't need you to entertain shit. Pretty girls, they used to that shit, so they know how to curve it more. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't necessarily I don't want to feel like, yo, why the fuck is my chick entertaining these niggas? You know what I'm saying? Like I don't feel like you should be doing that, period, because I feel like I'm giving you enough attention. So if you're out here entertaining niggas, most of the time it's some thick chicks, because thick chicks be cheating. They be cheating like shit, yo. Every girl be cheating, but
yeah. No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
Black women don't cheat.
No, black women do cheat.
Okay.
They sneaky ass.
So, to play off what you said, I was gonna answer it this way anyway. As far as like my question to you with the thin,
curvy,
petite butt
skinny or
chick
curvy
with the pretty face, as opposed to the thicker chick who may not be as pretty but has a great body on it, I would probably lean more towards the thicker chick, just because I feel like we talked about this with like the light skin versus dark skin thing, but I feel like the thicker chick would have more of a doper personality, to be honest with you. Like she would know how to have more fun. She don't have to worry about, you said that they are not used to getting as much attention as like the thin chick, but like I said, in my scenario, because she has a great body, you've seen this before too. If she got a good body, she walk into a club, she getting attention from anybody.
Yeah,
before they even take a look at her.
But that's later on, like high school, college.
Right.
Well, somebody's pretty, they're being called pretty since the time they're fucking kids.
That's playing more to my point. Like when if you're growing up in that environment, then you gotta have that mentality. Like you gotta have a banging ass personality because everybody else is gonna be prettier or quote unquote going to be prettier than you. You gotta have something else going on for you at that point in time. So
That's true.
I would lean more towards that side of things as opposed to like the thin chick. Like I'm pretty sure we both dated both types of chicks or both smashed both types of chicks. So as far as like, I mean, even sex worth wise, like I would lean more towards the thick chick because they could throw it back a little bit better.
A lot of pretty chicks be like dead fish and shit.
Yeah,
like hey,
with the stiff back.
Word.
Yeah, like that alone is like unattractive to me. Like even if you're not doing anything, like if you if you just put your head down like an ostrich in the dirt and shit, it's like I want to leave.
You ever had a girl that arch their back up? You gotta push they shit like get the fuck out of here.
You got no skill whatsoever.
What's on Netflix?
Then I gotta imagine myself being with a thick chick. So yeah, I would lean as far as like settle or not settling down. As far as like talking to somebody.
Oh, so you're not gonna settle down with a thick chick though?
I was saying that I would settle down with a thick chick.
Wifey,
yeah.
That would be a wifey, a thick chick.
Yep.
All right, so like you come home from work and shit. And
only thing is with a thick chick, eventually with settling down comes having sex and then having a baby.
And get fat after that baby. That's another one of my concerns. Like my thing is,
that's the only thing on my mind.
Imagine all those girls you went to high school with that was thick. Yeah, I bet you they fat now.
Yeah, probably more than likely. Yeah,
you know what I mean. So that thick shit, it doesn't always stay in place. It's coming.
We got to work on that. I got to be in love with you. Well, first of all, I got to be in love with you anyway to have a child with you. But I think about that shit when I'm talking to somebody like this is a chick that I want to have a child with. I know child weight is real, and some people could work it off, and some people can't. But that's something that you'll figure out when you are in a relationship. No, you won't figure it out until after they have a baby. How determined they are to get their former figure back. So. Sans baby, I would date a thick chick. I would prefer a thick chick over a skinny chick, but that's me. You say skinny with a petite ass. Yeah. You say thin with a petite ass and nice.
She gotta have that snapback though. Imagine you had a kid and then now she's just 300 pounds.
Most thin chicks that I've seen have babies. They snap even back. If they don't snap fully back, like because they were already small to begin with, like having a little extra weight don't hurt them.
I done seen girls with 3 kids. They got body like models and shit.
Yeah, that shit's a wild one.
Yeah,
like damn.
I've seen a fucking thick chick.
I would have had one of your babies at least.
Thick chick like one kid. She look like she like Mark Henry and shit.
Sexual chocolate in this bitch, shutting niggas down. Okay, so we answered that question.